Our academic program serves students preschool, so age 3 to age 21, and we have a standard high school program that offers elective and required classes. Our graduation requirements are in line with what the state of Washington requires. All of our curriculum is adapted so that it meets individual student needs, but at the same time complying with state requirements. Our residential program is set up in 6 different cottages. They're beautiful, home-like environments. We have elementary through high school living together in one cottage. We've really seen so much benefit from that multi-age living arrangement. The younger students have the opportunity to look up to the older students. Older students have the opportunity to teach the younger ones.
We've always served students from around Washington State, but we've served them primarily here on campus in Vancouver. The new Washington State Center for Childhood Deafness and Hearing Loss is a change of the name from WSD to the Washington State Center. It changes the name of the agency to demonstrate that we are a statewide agency. Right now, we go out, we have teams that travel all over Washington. On any given day, really, there is some staff person providing service in another place in Washington State.
One of the things that we offer is the post-high school program, and that's specifically a program set up for students who have already graduated from high school. These students have the opportunity to come and focus on transition-related skills that will help prepare them for their next steps after high school. We work with the individual student to design a program that really meets their needs. We have a curriculum that we use that touches on budgeting, on how you move around within a community using public transportation, how do you find an apartment, how do you develop a resume, how do you interview for a job, and then of course provide that direct on-the-job training to support the student.
In the post-high school program, I have learned so much about dealing with personal finances. I didn't know anything about it before, and this work experience will really help me in the future because I can put it on my resume and will have professional references. The post-high school program is providing me with all of this.
She is very accurate. When we give her something to do, she'll ask questions if she's not entirely clear about it, and then she will just go to work independently and get the job done.
I know Danae, when she first started, I would talk to her, and it was kind of funny because I was doing all these things with my hands, and I would do silly things like, you know, throw it away. And she would giggle at me, and, you know, it kind of created a personal experience there.
Our goal is that the students would come and stay for between 3, 4, maybe 5 months. Again, that's individualized for the specific student. And by the time they leave, that they really have the skills that they need to take the next step in their life.
She seems to be gaining a lot of understanding, not just of how a business office works and some of the administrative tasks that go along with that, but she's actually, we think, understanding a lot about the hotel business, which may propel her into a career in this field if she should choose to be in hospitality.
When a student lives in the post-high school program, they become responsible for most all of the aspects of their daily life, and it really provides them the opportunity to learn how to be independent.
There is a deaf center called the Southwest Washington Center for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing at WSD, and I have been learning about all the different services provided there for deaf people. I really want to keep learning more about the real world because I haven't been exposed to it much yet, and the post-high school program is doing that for me.
Deaf Education Advocates Foundation is dedicated to supporting and promoting these important programs and services. We rely on the support of a caring community to help us make a difference for the children and youth served by Washington State Center for Childhood Deafness and Hearing Loss. By making a contribution to the foundation, you can help us to give Washington State's deaf and hard of hearing students the tools, educational opportunities, and support that they need to meet their full potential.